All right, welcome back to the Find Your 20 Coaching Insight Show. I'm your host, Mark Sieberkopf, and if you're a six-figure business owner who's looking to unlock the hidden potential in your business, then you've come to the right place, because this is the show where I share the top insights from recent coaching sessions I've had with my clients, as well as the things that I'm learning within my businesses to help you throw out the 80% that's holding you back so you can build a business that fits you and your strengths and supports your personal dreams and goals. But before we get started, I want to share with you today's featured resource, which is something new that I'm super excited about. And it's a Find Your 20 marketing audit. Now, the reason that I'm offering this is because this is the thing that my clients over and over and over and over again have said is one of the most valuable things that I do for them. And I'm talking about clients that pay me or that pay like hundreds or thousands of dollars a month to work with me. They love having me take a look at their marketing materials, their landing pages, their sales funnels, their email sequences, and give them feedback on those marketing assets. And so I decided, I'm like, why am I not offering this? This is a huge value for people. So right now, I have space to do about 3 marketing audits in the next few weeks. And what would happen is, if this is something that's of interest to you, you and I would jump on a call, we'd have a quick conversation, make sure it's a good fit, make sure that I can help you and that you're ready to have this marketing audit. And then we would do the audit. It's a very, very, very low cost to give you an overview of what I would change, the things that I would help you or that I would recommend that you do. And this audit will give you things like helping you recognize if there's gaps in the copy. So let's say your landing page isn't addressing a major concern, or let's say that the headline isn't capturing attention, or maybe in an email sequence, maybe there's an extra email that should be in there to help to increase your conversions. And I would give you a report, an audit report, that would give you those suggestions and those recommendations that I have to help you to increase your leads, your conversions, your sales, to help you to accomplish your business goals. So if you would like to explore further what it might look like for me to do a marketing audit for you and your business, please email me at mark@findyour20.com, and we can get that set up, that first call set up, to make sure and to see if it's a fit for you to audit your marketing materials. Now, the reason I'm just having you send me an email is because this is a brand new offer. This is something I've never offered as a standalone product yet, and I haven't even created a sales page for it. So the only way to do it is to send me an email at mark@findyour20.com. And of course, you can see all of my recommended resources by going to findyour20.com/my best resources. Now, today, I want to share with you 2 tips and things that have came to my attention recently that I think are really, really important. The first one is, when you're marketing, when you're marketing to potential clients, to prospects, the question I want you to ask is what you're inviting them to do too big of a step? Is it too big of a step? Is it too much for them to take the step to getting closer to working with you? Now, let me share with you why why I'm sharing this with you and what prompted it. I was scrolling through Facebook the other day and I saw an ad for a local business. It happened to be a chiropractor, and they were offering I think it was like a $47 special for your first visit. And that's fantastic if I am in the exact position where I want to go to the chiropractor and I don't have a chiropractor currently. But it's a big step. That's a big commitment for a lot of people to make that phone call and book that first appointment. So my question is there a smaller step that this chiropractor could have their potential clients take in order to get them into their funnel, in order to get them into their world, in order to be able to market to them more effectively? And one of the easiest ways to do this would be to find something that you could attract people that it's not as scary. It's not as scary as making a phone call and booking an appointment. I don't know about you, but like, I'm a fairly outgoing person. And even still, there's a lot of times where I'm like, I don't really want to call. I don't really want to make an appointment. Like, I just wanted some information. I want to be able to make the decision as to whether I need your product or service. So this chiropractor could be offering a free report that is like the 7 ways to alleviate back pain in your life. They could be offering a report on a specific type of client that they work with. Maybe they specialize in working with clients that have had car accidents, and they could have like 3 ways to effectively heal your back and spine after a major car accident, or something like that. But the idea is, what is a smaller step? Is it too big of a step to invite somebody to come in to make an appointment, where you could be offering a smaller step, where you could be offering a report or a questionnaire or a PDF of some sort, um, even like a quiz or a video, something that helps people raise their hand, indicate interest, indicate they're the right person for you, but then they can get to know you a little bit better before taking that next step, because sometimes that first step's scary. So in your marketing, I would ask yourself, is this too big of a step? Is this a step that is going to cause people to say, I don't know. I don't know that I'm ready to do that. I don't know if I'm ready to make that sort of a commitment. A lot of people don't like to be sold. They don't like to feel like they're going to be pressured into something. So if you can find a smaller step, it's going to help your marketing. It's going to attract more leads. You're going to get more people that you can market to, which then will lead to more customers and clients. Tip number 2 that I want to share with you today. This is something that I shared recently in the Find Your 20 workshop that I just recently hosted. And it's about making Parkinson's law work for you. Now, you may or may not be familiar with Parkinson's law. Parkinson's law comes from a gentleman by the name of C. Northcote Parkinson. He was a British naval historian, and Parkinson's law specifically talks about the fact that government and bureaucracy and public administration will grow and continue to grow regardless of whether there's a need. But a corollary to Parkinson's law and what it's been known for is the idea that work will expand or contract in relation to the amount of time given to do it. What's another way to say that? It only takes a minute if you've only got a minute. This is why a lot of times it's interesting. We procrastinate. If we wait to the last minute, we can get things done a lot more efficiently and effectively. Now, this is not an encouragement for you to procrastinate, but it is an encouragement for you to find a way to make Parkinson's law work for you rather than against you. What do I mean by that? A lot of times when we have a project, we have things we need to get our clients, what we'll do is we'll think about when we think we can get it done. And then a lot of times we'll add some buffer room in order to make sure we can get it done. So if we think we can get something done in 5 days, we might say, well, give me 6 days and I'll get it done for you. Well, that's actually making Parkinson's law work against us, because what's going to happen is it's going to take us nearly 6 days to finish that, because we've said it's going to take 6 days. Now, what I'm recommending and what I suggest that you do is that you make it work for you. So instead of extending that deadline to give you buffer room, shorten the deadline a little bit. And my guess is you'll still get it done. So if you say it's 5 days, maybe you take 20% off and you say, I'm going to get that to you in 4 days. Now, it may cause a little more tension. However, you will get it done quicker. You'll be more efficient. You'll be more effective, and it'll still be as good of a product. It'll be as good of a result. Now, I'm not saying go crazy with this. If you think it's going to take 5 days, don't tell them you're going to have it done tomorrow afternoon, but shorten the time just a little bit. I recommend 20%. Find your 20, it makes sense. Shorten it by 20%, and you'll get it done 20% quicker, and it'll be the same result. Because the fact of the matter is, work expands the amount of time given to do it, which means that if we say 6 days, even if it doesn't really take 6 days, we'll take a little bit more time. We'll go a little bit slower. We'll be a little less effective. We'll take an extra break. And now we've just wasted an extra day that we could have used on something else. The interesting thing is, Another example of this is Zig Ziglar talks about the day before vacation. And this is something I've talked about before. Zig talks about how we can get almost twice as much done on the day before vacation than we do any other day. Why? He says, is it because we know more? No. Is it because we have more resources? No. Is it because there's more hours in that day? No, it's not. It's because we're focused. It's because we know that tomorrow we have to get on that plane, or we have to go on that cruise, or we have to head on that vacation. We know that we have a deadline, so we're more effective. And so by using Parkinson's law to our favor, making it work for us, we're using that same idea that we use on the day before vacation. We're shortening the deadline, which allows us to be and forces us to be more efficient and effective. And therefore, we get more done. So I encourage you, the next project, the next thing that you have to do in your business, think about Parkinson's law and think about how you can make it work for you rather than making it work against you. And you do that, again, by shortening the deadline by a little bit, not by a lot, by like 20%. If you think it's going to take 5 days, say it's going to take 4 days. Commit to making it 4 days. If it's going to take 10 days, commit to making it 8 or 9 days even. And even still, you'll get it done quicker, and the result will be just as good. So today, I encourage you to take a look at your marketing. And if you want help taking a look at your marketing, like I said, send me an email, mark@findyour20.com, to book a call so that we can see if a marketing audit is right for you. And then once you've looked at your marketing, or if you want me to take a look at it for you, ask yourself, is it too big of a step? Is there a way that you can make it a smaller step, less invasive, less scary, so that people will take that step and begin engaging with you? And secondly, make sure that you make Parkinson's law work for you. Work expands or contracts to the amount of time given to do it. So if you want to be more efficient, give yourself a little bit less time to get that thing done. And it'll take a little bit less time to get that thing done. And that's the way that works. So I want to thank you for listening. If you haven't yet, make sure you grab a copy of my book, Find Your 20, by going to findyour20.com/grab your copy. I'll drop one in the mail to you ASAP, and you just have to cover the shipping and handling. I'll pay for the book, you cover the shipping and handling. It'll still cost you less than if you got it on Amazon. And as always, please make sure to leave a rating and review for the podcast on your preferred podcast listening app. It helps others to find and enjoy the show. And until next time, get out there and chase your 20.